Well, we have made it very clear that Saudi Arabia as a government is not involved in this. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince is not involved in this at all. We have made it very clear that this was an operation that went wrong, where people exceeded their authorities, did something they're not supposed to do. We have made it very clear that we're investigating, that those who committed this crime will be brought to justice, and that procedures will be reviewed in order to make sure it doesn't happen again. And this is exactly what we're doing.
Your Excellency, this is a top-down society. Explain to us how the Crown Prince could not know about something like this, because people close to him did. People were dismissed that should have known and should have revealed what they knew, or should have prevented this, or should have made sure that the authorizations were very clear and the authorities were very clear. This was an unfortunate accident, and it was a crime, and those who committed it will be brought to justice. Our investigation is ongoing. We have asked Turkey to provide us with evidence. We're still waiting for some of the evidence. We're asking other countries if they have any evidence to provide it to our court system, so they can help them with the trials that are taking place. And in terms of Turkey, the foreign minister has just made comments over the last couple of hours in which he said that the level of cooperation from Saudi Arabia hasn't been quite what it should be. How do you respond to that?
Quite the contrary. We sent a team to investigate in Turkey. Our friends in Turkey provided evidence, but the evidence unfortunately came to us after it was published and leaked to the newspapers 2 or 3 days before. They have given us access to the transcript of the recordings in the consulate. We have asked for the tape itself so that our investigators can do forensics on it and can establish for certainty who the voices belong to and how many people were in the room when the crime was committed. We are still waiting to obtain that.
A lot of people have heard that audio. Why do they say that they won't give it to you?
I don't know. You should ask them. The other issue that we have is we've said to our Turkish friends, if you have any more evidence, please provide it. And so if there's been any delay in providing evidence, it's the other way around. We have sent an investigative team to Turkey who had spent several weeks there in order to work with our Turkish friends. And our public prosecutor sent 3 official documents requesting information from Turkey, specific information. We still are waiting for the answers.
And in terms of the incident itself, this happened at a Saudi consulate. Do you feel a sense of personal responsibility for what happened, given that this is your remit?
Every Saudi is shocked and outraged by this crime, as is every human being. This was not authorized, this was abuse of authority, and this was exceeding responsibilities, and every Saudi wants to see justice served. And our government is determined to continue with the investigation. The public prosecutor has filed charges against 11 individuals. 5 of them he's asking for the death penalty, and we are reviewing procedures in order to make sure that something like this can never happen again.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.